Hello, welcome to today's episode of the Princess Academy. Today I'm going to show you several different ways of applying foundation, BB cream, tinted moisturizer, your base, what people call your base. And I wear foundation, so that's what I will be applying in the video. However, wear whatever coverage suits you and you want. So some of the brushes and ways I'm applying it are: one, with my fingers, which is my current favorite way of applying foundation. With a wet beauty sponge, the ones I'm showing you here are dry. They get bigger when they're wet. With a buffing brush, which is my third favorite way of applying it. With a flat foundation brush. These brushes are dirty, I need to wash them. I haven't used them recently. And finally, with a stippling brush. Now, these different wet methods of applying foundation leave very different results, as you will see in the video. And if you want to see a really quick run through of some of the different ways to apply your base, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm using a flat foundation brush on one half of my face. Everything in this, all the clips in this video are going to be sped up half a time. So if it looks like I'm going real fast, it's because the video is sped up a little bit. Anyway, this is your traditional foundation brush. Certainly not my favorite type of way to apply foundation. But that's the finished side. Next, I'm going in with a buffing brush, which I much prefer. And yep, this goes much faster if you don't put on quite as much coverage as I did. I don't know why I put on so much foundation here, but whatever. I think I did even out the sides before I went to work this day. But anyway, you do get more coverage with a buffing brush than a flat top foundation brush. At least that's what I have found. So that's the finished sides. And now I'm going to apply with my finger, which, as I said in my intro, this is my current favorite way of applying my foundation. I find that it gives the best texture overall, the best finish, and it also, I feel like I don't sacrifice coverage like I would with a sponge to get that really nice finish. And it really blends into the skin, and it actually helps my foundation to last longer. Everybody's skin is different, so you might find that a different way works better for you. And that's the finished finger application. And now I'm going in with a stippling brush, and this one takes a really long time. And what I would suggest, if you like the way stippling your foundation turns out, is to mostly get it blended in with a buffing brush and then go over it and finish off with a stippling brush, because that will give you the same effect, which is kind of an airbrushed, very perfected effect, but won't take nearly as long. I mean, you will have two brushes to wash at the end of the day instead of just one. But there you go. That's the finished stippling brush application. And now finally, I'm using a damp makeup sponge. There are lots of these on the market. My favorite is the one from Real Techniques, because I can't rationalize spending however much the Beauty Blender is. It's a lot compared to this Real Technique sponge, which is now only $5. It is $1 less than it was when I bought it. Anyway, you get a nice, very nice finish if you use a makeup sponge. And but you might sacrifice a little coverage. And that's the finished sponge application. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!